in there at this point. They believe he is still very much so armed and dangerous. We spoke to a person who was inside just a few moments ago. He says that one of his friends is actually locked inside of the bathroom at the nightclub right now and was wounded in the arm by one of those gunshots. He says several other people are also inside of that restroom with him. And just on live TV, I'm not sure if you guys were able to hear that back at the station. And Pete, we can point that direction, but we just heard a loud explosion that just happened coming from that direction. Now, we have been seeing some bomb-sniffing dogs that have been walking this area. We've also seen several different armed police officers with them in bomb gear. We were told at one point that this suspect may be wearing a bomb vest. And again, we have just learned, or we've just heard, a loud explosion that happened in the direction where the nightclub is actually located. This was a Orlando police vehicle that is holding now I'm jogging with Pete. This was holding several patients that were in the back of this truck. And in the back of this truck, we actually saw people who appeared to be wounded. They had some of their clothes ripped off, and then they were rushed to the hospital versus having an ambulance. And I'm seeing them walk in right now. Several police are still at this scene. Several doctors also there as well. You know what's happening right now? This lends me to believe, because of the speed, don't go across the street. This lends me to believe that this situation at the club may be coming towards an end, because it looks like investigators are bringing people that they may have not been able to get to a little bit earlier. So we want to stay at this location because we have, Pete, if we could zoom in just a little bit closer towards the entrance, you can see several doctors are still standing by, waiting for potential more people to come from inside of that nightclub to this location. Also, one area that we've been trying to shield somewhat from is because of the tremendous amount of people and family that have been out here as well, concerned about their loved ones. We have several different people that are just consoling each other at this point because of the horror that potentially their loved ones had to go through tonight. So again, you're seeing different OR and ER people on standby, potentially waiting for more patients. We have another pickup truck that's coming down the street at this point. That pickup truck is speeding, being waved through by officers, and you see it here. These police officers actually have someone that's disturbing to see, but there's a person who is injured in the back of that truck, lying down, looks like a female, and now about to be loaded onto a gurney. This is a lot. Be careful with this shot, Pete, just in case this person could be gravely wounded. We're not sure at this point, but because of the supply of trucks and ability to get them up and down the street at a lot quicker pace, those are being used in lieu of ambulances. But you can see the amount of doctors that are responding to get these people from that location down the street, loaded onto the back of those trucks, and then rushed here to ORMC. And Brett, as you can see, there are still more doctors waiting for more and more patients to come. This is the second pickup that we've seen in the past 30 seconds. Michelle, you've been watching this with me.
I'm listening to you guys too because you guys can get information and you'll let us know. Like if there's how many fatalities, when you're letting the public know, then we'll know and nobody else is telling us. Right. So you're gonna find out who's shot, how many fatalities and how many they have here, or if they go to other hospitals. So I know you guys are doing a good job. So thank you, and I'm going to stay by you guys too so I can hear what the updates are.
We're just so sorry for the fact that you're having to go through this, and I mean, we're seeing more and more patients coming in.
Which is good.
Yeah, which some, I mean, are voicing. We can hear this one patient who's being taken in right now. So I mean, to know that there are several people who are alive, we're going to continue to pray that your son is among them that does come out of this building. Earlier, we did hear a loud explosion at our post here at ORMC from that scene, which is just less than a mile away, and that was at Pulse. Let's take a listen as we were doing that earlier live report at the moment that they detonated a device. This was a device that was exploded by OPD.